Then they turned around. They came back. And guess what? Then another weather delay. Boo! Damn Mother Nature. I swear. It's like my good friend Donna Mercer said the other day. She's on her period. She can't figure out when she wants to get off. Definitely. No disrespect to you ladies out there that have that. But Saturday night, after a rain delay, they got the race in. Earl Pearson Jr., the Hurricane, and the number 1 entry, went on to be the big winner over Jonathan Davenport, Scott Bloomquist, Tyler Erb, Brandon Shepard. Then they were scheduled on February the 3rd for a dirt car racing event, Super Show, at North Florida Speedway, Lake City, Florida, formerly known as Lake City Speedway, which me and Brad Roberts were talking about. Well, guess what happened? Rained out. And to add insult to injury, no makeup date. Then props to Lucas Oil, props to Al Varnador, props to MAV TV, somebody I work with, and they successfully completed 6 straight nights of racing at East Bay Raceway Park, February 4th through the 9th. Six straight nights of racing. Props to them. Tyler Erb took the first 2 nights on the 4th and 5th. Okay. Then on the 6th, East Bay Raceway Park again. That was a 7,000er win. To Jonathan Davenport in a great race over Tyler Erb. What a finish. Crazy. Won the event. Then on the 7th, another 7,000 win event. Hudson O'Neal, the New Deal, out of Martinsville, Indiana. This young kid comes back from a shoulder surgery earlier than expected and is a hot shoe. Goes on and beats Earl Pearson Jr., Turbo Tyler Erb, Devin Moran, Kyle Bronson. And how about Mike Benedum from the pride of Wild and Wonderful West Virginia? He shocked everybody by being a quick qualifier. Yes, sir. That was a good one. That was a good one. And in addition to that, breaking news on that night when Hudson O'Neal won the race, Scott Bloomquist got been given a carpet square, no chocolate milk, sent to the corner, and disqualified for the night and suspended his pay. Why? Because he decided to not run the A-Main feature at Speed Weeks and let somebody else drive his car. Well, somebody revealed it to the sources at Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, and there was ramifications for it, including a big fine, suspension from Thursday's race, which I don't think Scott really gave a damn because it was a non-points event. And he decided to go to the casino instead. Go Scott Bloomquist. But then, Friday night, in addition to splitting the car counts up, because you had not only East Bay Raceway Park and the Winter Nationals going on, you also had the 9th annual Winter Freeze 9 at Screven Motorsports Complex, which actually I was working, covering it for CrateInsider.com. Brandon Overton won a wild one over Chris Madden at Screven Motor Speedway. 39 cars in attendance. And on the same night, 46 cars at East Bay Raceway. And Jonathan Davenport got his 2nd win of the year. Got a big win in the number 49 entry. First points race at East Bay. Over Turbo Tyler Erb, Earl Pearson Jr., Scott Bloomquist, Devin Moran. And the fast qualifier was Scott Bloomquist after being sent to the timeout chair the night before. In Screven Motor Speedway, again, Shane Clanton. The next night got the big win. The Coconut, the Georgia Bulldog, a big win for another 39-car field for the World of Outlaw Morton Buildings Late Model Series. And then, of course, the same night at East Bay Raceway Park, you had the action for the final night of the Winter Nationals, not only broadcasted on MAV TV live, but also at the racetrack. What a great show it was. And hey, he won the night before. Well, let's just go ahead and double down, baby. Jonathan Davenport picked up his 3rd win of the year on the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series season. In addition to that, he also claimed the $12,000 payday over Turbo Tyler Erb. Go figure. The mailman, Devin Moran, his new ride with Gun Benson Motorsports. Tanner English. Now, this kid's going to turn some heads in the Outlaw by Weaver Longhorn. I'm telling you, I believe it's going to happen. He got a pretty good finish, a top 4, and, of course, Justin Williams. Well, how about a run for my buddy, former crate racer, great all-around guy, Justin Williams out of Concord, Virginia. An awesome performance driving one of the JC Marsha Clary cars and getting a top 5 finish. That was pretty damn good. That had to have been like the feeling of victory. Then we got a Bubba Raceway Park. NASCAR is at Daytona for qualifying for the 500. You saw what happened, or you listened to it on MRN. Locking up Alex Bowman and William Byron on the front row for the 500. The Clash saw Jimmy Johnson take out Paul Menard and calls the big one. He eventually won because of weather. Well, guess what? Another rain delay. A rain-out cancellation which fumed everybody. Bunch of idiots at Bubba Raceway Park. Could not believe some of the reactions and the demeanor of some people. Blaming the Speedway, blaming the series because of Mother Nature. Come on, people. Like the track and the promoters and the series sanctioning body beg for it to fall a flood outside. Use your heads. That big race, that 10,000 to win Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series event at Bubba Raceway Park was rained out, canceled, and not made up. And people were furious. Videos streaming all over social media. People bashing the tracks, bashing the promoters, the sanctioning body. They didn't know what to think. People, listen to me out there. Let's fade out the music real quick. Come on, guys. Listen to me out there. Listen to me out there, please. I haven't killed the background music so you can just hear the sound of my delicate voice. Hear me out when I tell you this. And this is not only in defense of Bubba Raceway Park, this is in defense of every racetrack and series sanctioning body across the country. I've been in this game for 23 years. I've loved racing since I was a youngin', okay? Let's be honest. There is no track promoter or series sanctioning body out there that gets their jollies on pulling a race. There just isn't. Nobody wins. And you think of the money that they've already lost. Some of the backlash that Bubba Raceway Park got did not deserve it. The bottom line, they didn't deserve it. I can tell you personally that I spent almost another 4 or 5 days down there in Ocala, Florida for the USAC event and the Mod Light Stars events. And there were still people that were wanting refunds. I gave actually armbands back to people, giving me armbands. Brad Hood's one person that comes to mind. Some other people that got their refunds back. All they had to do was ask. You have to be an ass about it. You have to be a jerk about it. Just ask. Now, granted, I will tell you this, and I don't know, I don't understand why the protocol got changed, except for the fact of trying to appease a bunch of millennials that do not understand the word rain check or the concept of rain out. And this has been in fruition since I was a kid, when my dad took me to the races. When you go to an event, it gets postponed because of inclement weather. 9 times out of 10, you're given a rain check. Now, if people don't know what a rain check is we'll honor your race tickets for another event, or we can honor it for this event, but if it's a bigger show, you have to buy tickets. And I understand that, because normally the retail value on a big race ticket is different than a Friday or a Saturday night show regular program. Now, with that said, if it's a big event that you bought race tickets for and it gets postponed because of weather, 9 times out of 10, they'll say, okay, well, we'll honor it for, you can't make it for this Lucas Oil event. It's the same ticket value as the Bubba Army Winter National Durance Lane event. So we'll honor your tickets for that race. Or we'll honor your tickets for the USAC Sprints. And by the way, oh my God, did the USAC National Sprint Cars put on a phenomenal show. If you've not had a chance to go to flowracing.com or USAC Racing and see seen the highlights, especially of Thursday night's opener, oh my goodness. I was on the play-by-play radio on the call for that race, and phenomenal show. And great crowd on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night for all 3 nights at the Bubba Army Winter Nationals. And the track was in exquisite shape. Yes, it changed up. Yes, it was in different conditions for 3 straight days. I don't think Bubba Clem and the track prep people, Al Wood and company, had the intentions of having the same type of racing surface for 3 days straight. So, yes, but again, great show. But I'm going to get off my soapbox here about bashing the Lucas Oil event at Bubba Raceway Park. It's a tough break. Nobody wanted to do that. Nobody wanted to do that. And by the way, in the same retrospect as well, the Volusia Speedway Park got rained out the same night with the sprint cars. And they decided to pack up and head home and not make up anything. They did not make up anything at all. Did you get mad at Volusia? Did you get mad at the World Outlaws or the World Racing Group? No. Because they had told you where to stick it. They probably wouldn't even give you the time of day. But you got to pick on Little Candace. And you got to pick on Bubba Raceway. Wow. They'll have another show next year. It'll be bigger. It'll be better. Just got to have weather work with us. Got to have all the weather elements work. Recapping Speed Weeks, continuing on for the Dirt Late Models. Volusia Speedway Park, Monday night, February the 11th. Mike Marlar, winner of the debut for the Dirt Car Racing Late Model Series of 2019. The defending World of Outlaw Morton Builders Late Model Series champion. Got a big win, Mike Marlar, the Winfield Warrior, over Darrell Lanigan. Was it not awesome to see that Black 29 back in the World of Outlaws circuit, 4-time World Outlaws champion, Darrell Lanigan? Scott Bloomquist came to play with the Outlaw Boys. He got himself a 3rd place finish. Josh Richard, Shane Clanton, Kyle Bronson was your quick qualifier on February the 11th. Well, guess what happened on February the 12th? February the 12th, another rain out. Did you get mad at Volusia? Did you request a refund? I don't think so. 7,000 win race on February the 12th got rained out due to Mother Nature. Then they come back on Wednesday night, February the 13th, for the opening race of the World of Outlaw Morton Builders Late Model Series, round number 3 of the year after the Screven Winter Freeze 9 events. Brandon Shepard, B-Shep, in the One Rocket, XR1. What a dominating performance over Don O'Neill, Josh Richards, Chase Younghands, and Jonathan Davenport. How about K-Rob, Kent Robinson putting it on the pole? Volusia Speedway Park also had breaking news on that Wednesday afternoon with the arrest of Cody Mallory. Now, I am not going to embellish on this because, honestly, it's none of my damn business. Whatever's going on in the man's personal life, whatever problems this man is dealing with, that is on him and him alone and God. And he needs to work that out, or the people that he's hurt or upset or child support or whatever it is that the rumors are that he got arrested for. As somebody that's been on the other end of that spectrum, I'm going to tell you that it's really a shame. It's really a shame that people out there, obviously I can understand celebrity status. I can understand being a well-known person. Yes. But you got to realize and understand something. These people in the motorsports industry, in the media world, are day-to-day folks just like somebody that's listening to this podcast is an average Joe or Jill. Bottom line. They're regular people. They might have made mistakes in their life. They might have got caught up in things that maybe wasn't of their doing. Now again, saying he owes a lot of money in child support. I will tell you this: I'm a divorced father, but I take care of my son. Me and my ex-wife have been separated since 2012. But since 2012 to 2019, I have always